beneficial that I want to share how it works. The first step is easy. All you do is take your 12 lead and place it right on the bottom of the tool. So you'll put it right in the MI window. Step 2 is to look for any ST elevation. Do you see any ST elevation? If you do, is the ST elevation in 2 contiguous leads? Anatomic contiguous leads are leads that either are the same color, for example V5 and lead 1, or monitor adjacent areas of the heart, for example V4 and V5. Let's take a closer look at this EKG. We do have ST elevation in 2 contiguous leads. We see it in lead 2, lead 3, and AVF. And in order to know how this corresponds to what part of the heart, we need to do the next step, which is placing the colored overlay on the 12 lead. Now once you place the colored overlay on top of the EKG, you'll see that the ST elevation actually is in the green boxes, which corresponds to the inferior part of the heart. If you look closer at this EKG, for reciprocal changes, you'll notice that there's some ST depression in lead 1 and AVL, also a little in V2 and maybe in V3. ST depression on the 12 lead is not always a reciprocal change. For example, if you see ST depression in leads V1 and V2, you should be very suspicious of a posterior wall MI. It's not routinely monitored on the standard 12 lead. So if you see ST depression in these leads, you want to get what's known as a posterior EKG, and you'll hook up leads V7, 8, and 9. And if there is a posterior wall MI, you'll see ST elevation in these leads. Now, remember, a posterior MI often goes with an inferior wall MI. So this particular EKG in this particular patient would benefit from getting that additional information on the V7, V8, and V9 leads. Here is a very handy graphic to help better picture the reciprocal leads when you look at an EKG. The next step in using this tool is to place the last colored transparency over your EKG. This will tell you what coronary artery is being affected. It's important to know that because we know that, for example, the right coronary artery feeds the sinus node. So if we know that and we have a problem with the RCA, we know that we will have to anticipate significant bradycardias. We also want to watch out for any junctional rhythms, first-degree blocks, and also any winky blocks. And as you'll note, the pink leads, or the anteroseptal and anterior leads, are fed by the left anterior descending coronary artery, and this affects the blood supply to the His bundle. And when there's supply blocked or obstructed to the His bundle, we want to anticipate right bundle branch blocks and second degree type 2 or Mobitz blocks. We also want to really be careful and watch out for those third degree or complete AV blocks. You may also see a left anterior fascicular block, but that's okay. We can live without our left anterior fascicle if we need to. And finally, our anterolateral and our high lateral leads are fed by the circ, or the circumflex, which feeds the SA node, or part of it, and the posterior fascicle of the left bundle. So you might see a new left bundle here. That's okay, won't kill you. And as you'll note from before, the SA node is also fed by the RCA. So if there's a little bit of blockage to the SA node from the circ being included, again, it's not going to be a complete obstruction, so it's usually not a problem. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this product, again, you can order it at www.ekgtools.com. And thank you so much, Darlene Petersen, for putting this product together.